So my name is Leland Wong Doherty. I live in a very rural part of New Brunswick. After 10 years of running a kite festival, it dawned on me that making and building kites would possibly be a viable solution. The kite itself was proving to be a tool to engage with the outdoors. Healthy and beneficial way to spend time is to be outdoors in nature. It is a joy to fly a kite. If you've learned some of the nuances of kite flying, just to be outdoors. Generally it's a sunny day, the wind is at your back, between you and the wind and the sky. It's really a wonderful activity, very simple. Harkening back to a very ancient, more of a Japanese approach to kiting. So I've been creating kites now for 6 years, but for those 6 years, the first 5, many of them were crashing into the ground. And I stuck with one type of kite, which is a delta kite. It's a triangular shape. It's known to be easy to fly. It also was a design that I grew up enjoying. I think it must have been my father. He bought me kites. It wasn't until the birth of my son that I said, I'm going to invest in kites and start a kite festival. First time when I flew my first kite would have been, when I was probably 10. I am inspired by art that isn't created after having been through a professional program. That comes just right out of the person without a lot of influence. My long-term goal is to see other artists' work being showcased on these kites. So I'm reaching out to artists and slowly starting to figure out how best to interact with other artists so that their work can be seen on kites too. So that's exciting. It's been a real joy to discover within New Brunswick people that I can call upon. For instance, all of the kite spools are turned by my friend and neighbor Robert Moharan, a gentleman who is capable of many, many different things. And so I call upon him quite frequently to help me with my harebrained projects. And this one, he's been right behind me. All the spools also have on them a really special Romanian hemp kite string. And hemp is a tough material. All of the seamstress work is done by Kirsten Wellman, who is an immigrant, worked in the rock and roll industry, making costumes, and she's moved to Heartland, New Brunswick of all places, and I noticed her sign up for seamstress work, and I thought, there she is. So we get all of our kites made with Kirsten, and she does an amazing job. The wind gives life to the kite, and so in a sense the kite is enlivened by the actions of the wind, and so you almost feel like, in a very real sense, that you are up with that kite. A sense you're flying without having to get off the ground.